I'm excited to be here, and I'm going to jump right into this because it's going to be really powerful. You want to grab a pen and a notepad, and you're probably going to want to come back to this video again and again and again to watch it. I have an incredible training for you today, and in fact, it's so incredible. Um, I am deciding to model what I am teaching you starting today and over the next week so that you can just follow along with me as I do it, which I haven't done in a long time. So, people are always saying that flash sales don't work, that they don't work for high-end service providers. So that means if you're selling something for $5,000, $10,000, $20,000, $50,000, don't do flash sales, right? Because discounting will cheapen your credibility and your authority. Um, Most people will teach you that if you do a flash sale, it's got to be something that's like, $37, $47, $97, some kind of bundle where it's $197 max, maybe $497, right? That kind of offer. And I completely disagree with that. So what I know is it can be done. You just have to do it right. It just has to be done right. So that is what I'm going to teach you today. First things first, I'm going to do something crazy. So I'm actually going to do a Black Friday offer. I haven't dropped a Black Friday offer in 3 years. I'm going to drop one as part of this training, and I'm only allowing 25 people to get this crazy offer because it is a crazy, insane offer. So I'm super limiting the number of people that can come into it. Here's what's included in it. 2 of my most sought after courses, typically only available to my clients inside of my programs. A seat at my client only 2023 power planning intensive that we do every year that maps out what you're going to do for the next year to make money, bring revenue into your business, and a seat in an all new training that I've never released before. It is going to be a live training. So you're actually going to get a seat to one of my live intensives. So it's called Millions in the Makings, where I break down exactly what I do that creates millions in my business and my Dynasty Blueprint roadmap, along with my next level authority checklist, so that you can see what you're supposed to do in every stage of your business in order to make money. So I am going to be teaching that live, and you get a seat to that as well as part of this package. And I'm going to give you more details about it later. I'm also including in this offer as part of this training the swipe files that I'll be using to sell. So all the email templates, all the messenger templates, everything that I'm using to sell this offer will be included in the Black Friday, the whole shebang, everything, for, like I said, a totally insane investment. The investment won't be shared until the offer drops, but I will tell you that the value of the package that I'm putting together is somewhere around $4,000, probably a little bit more than that. And if you're on the early notification list, the VIP early notification list, which I'm going to tell you how to do that right now, you'll get first dibs on Thanksgiving Day before I even open up the offer to the public on Black Friday. So I'll be putting a link. It's probably already there above this video. I'll put one below in the comments. But you can simply just type VIP in the chat to add yourself to the VIP notification list. So if you're watching live on my business page, just comment VIP and you'll get an instant message from my messenger bot. I call her Meek Meek. And that'll get you on that secret list. Okay. So again, it's something crazy that I'm doing. I decided that I wanted to teach this strategy. I wanted to reteach it again and demonstrate it live in person. So I'm doing a Black Friday sale. And if you're watching on my business page, if you comment VIP, it's going to automatically get you into that VIP notification list so that you get early notification on Thanksgiving evening and you don't have to wait till Black Friday because there are only 25. If you're watching somewhere else, I'll put a link above this video and below for you to get access. So again, just type VIP, follow the instructions, and you're in. If you're listening on my podcast, there's going to be a link somewhere to get on. Unfortunately, if you're watching this after Thanksgiving, it will not be available. That's the bad news. But the good news is the tips I'm going to share here today, they're going to be fire. All right. So again, comment VIP to get on the early notification list. Let's jump into this. If you want to learn how to do flash sales in a way that positions you as an authority, as a power player, and doesn't diminish your credibility, this is what we're going to talk about today. Let's face it. Like most of the time, When people do flash sales, it looks like they're desperate for money and nobody buys because it just reeks of desperation. You might even feel desperate. You feel like you're just slashing your prices in half. So here's the deal. When it comes to flash sales for high-end service providers, it's not just about selling stuff or saving money or you telling people what the value is. The key is to use what you do on Black Friday. So listen, this is really important. I'm going to say that again. Here's the key. Use what you're doing, the offer that you're making on Black Friday. There needs to be a strategy. Use what you're selling, what you do on Black Friday or any flash sale for that matter. It can be a holiday sale, it can be any flash sale that you do to attract people who would want to buy your higher end offers later. That's how you properly use a Black Friday sale or a flash sale when you are a high end service provider. So, yes, you'll make money on the offers, but that's not really what we're trying to do. What we're trying to do, it's the upsells from those sales that will be even bigger. So, rule number one, write this down. Rule number one of a Black Friday sale or a flash sale, a high-end flash sale, is it has to be a super awesome offer. Like the offer's got to be doggone good. It's got to be cool. It's got to be something people desire, and it has to really motivate people. That's the first rule. You can't just go grab your trash and throw it all in a bundle together and say, buy the stuff, right? A few years ago, I'm going to give you an example. A few years ago, I did the I'm in London bundle. So people have been following me for a little while, and I just gotten my passport for the first time. So I think this was like 2015, 2016. I didn't have a passport until 2016. Now I'm all over the world, right? You can't stop me from going anywhere. But I had a hard time getting my passport and people were like praying for me. I got my passport the day before my flight left for London at like 5 p.m. in the evening. And my flight left at like 7 a.m. in the morning. Like I would not leave the passport office until they gave it to me. So while I was in London, I was in the mastermind that I was in, and I got this idea to do a flash sale. That was all based around me actually making it. So it was called the I'm in London bundle. It was $497. Now, here is the key. This is the power thing. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about how it worked. But the powerful thing about it was 80% of the people who bought that bundle became a client in a higher end offer from anywhere. They invested anywhere from $5,000 to $25,000 within that year, and most within a 30-day period. So how that bundle worked for me is I was playing off of the story and the journey that I was on being in London. And so what I did is I put the bundle together and I'm like, here I am on this balcony. I was in a high-rise building, penthouse area, and you could see the London Eye and all of those things. And I showed everybody, I was like, hey guys, I'm here. All I did was a live video recording. I'm here. And so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this bundle. It's called the I'm in London bundle. Here's what's in it. I packaged a bunch of stuff, like 2 or 3 of my courses that normally only are offered inside of my community. And what they were able to do is get that bundle for $497 until my feet touched American soil again. So as long as I was in London, I went to Paris too. As long as I was in Paris, because I decided to do that on that trip, and I took them on the journey with me there as well. As long as I was in air, as soon as my plane landed, the bundle ended, right? It was a lot of fun. It was exciting, and we made money. And so there was a journey to it. And the reason why it worked is because it was timely and it made sense and there was excitement around it. So it's been a while since I've done a flash sale. And honestly, like I said, it's been about, oh my gosh, it's more like 4 years, right? So I've done a real honest to goodness flash sale that had all the bells and whistles behind it. I don't honestly do them often because I'm a fan of serving people who are all in from the get-go. They're all in on the results they know they want to create. But I also wanted to demonstrate how to do this flash sale strategy in real time. So I'm going to do a flash sale with some of my most powerful work that I've ever put out there in the world, okay? My offers typically start from around $10,000 and then go up to about $150,000. But this Black Friday deal is going to be a fraction of that. Okay, so again, here's how it's going to work. And I'm going to break down like the tips for how to put yours together. So I want you to really take notes. Again, rewatch this video again and again. All you got to do to get on my notification list for my Black Friday sale is type VIP to get on the notification list, because you don't want to miss this offer. Okay. So I'm going to share with you one of my favorite offers to do for high-end sales and what to put with it to make it actually work when you do a flash sale. Okay. It is a bundle, but it's not just a bundle of all the trash and things that you don't use anymore that you don't want to do anything with. So I'm going to teach you how to do it right now. So you likely want to bundle 2 to 3 programs together. I would say 3, right? That would be a higher investment than what you're going to put them together for when you purchase them separately. So that's the first step, is you grab 3 programs. That would definitely be a higher investment if people were to purchase them separately. In my instance, it's like you can't even get these unless you are investing in my $10,000 program or my $36,000 program. So that would be the investment to even get access to these programs. And then what you can do is you can either choose what these 3 programs are, or you can allow people to choose from a list. So I've seen sometimes when this works well, where there is a list of like 8 courses that you can choose from, and they can choose the top 3 that they want, or you can choose for them. Like, I'm going to decide for you guys. There's not going to be a list of all the courses you can choose from. You can decide for me. I'm going to decide for you. So basically you're taking like $12,000 worth of programs and you're selling them for like $1,000 or $2,000. Or you can take, $5,000 worth of programs and you can sell them for $500. And I would say typically like 10 to 20%. So like an 80 to 90% savings is a good place to start if you're looking at pricing, because I know people are going to ask me about pricing. Okay. So here's the deal. If I take $12,000 worth of programs and I offer it to somebody for $1,000, if someone gets all of those things from me, the chances of them moving forward is quite high and investing in something different, because they are going to create results from that stuff. And they're going to go, oh my gosh, if this allowed me to create this type of result, then I know I'm all in on the next thing. The other thing is, like I said, it's $10,000 to work with me. So if they're creating money from this bundle, they're like, okay, now I can hire you. So there's so many reasons to do it in this way, but it's way different than just cheapening your price. It's all about positioning, and I'm going to tell you how to position it right now. So here are some tips for doing it. You want to make sure that this offer for yourself, so that you're not killing yourself and you're not running around and having 50 appointments or 30 appointments or 25 appointments on your calendar, that it's highly leveraged. What I mean by that is it's something that you have to deliver anyway, or it's a course that's a part of something that you're pulling out, but it's nothing that you have to create that's new. Now, I'm breaking my own rule in my bundle because it's something I was going to plan on doing anyway. And I just decided actually last night, to add my live intensive, my Millions in the Making intensive, to this bundle. It wasn't there when we planned it out at the beginning of the quarter or last quarter. So you want to make sure that you're using something that's highly leveraged, so that you're not creating more work for yourself, and that you can still deliver on the other clients who are paying to work with you. The second thing is, make sure that when people purchase, you bonus them with a Q&A call or a conversion opportunity for you, right? Something that can be a conversion opportunity. Because here's what I think. When most people buy a course or they buy a product and they have questions, they never open it because they can't get their questions answered, or they feel like they didn't get anything out of it because it's just the product. Right? So if you can bonus a Q&A opportunity with you, it ensures that they'll likely open it, that they'll likely get something out of the investment, and it gives you an opportunity for conversion. Okay? What I know when I do Q&A is the moments when people get to spend time with me, they're really powerful. I know my stuff. So if I'm able to coach and mentor and guide, they get huge results. And if they spend a little time with me on a Q&A, they get to know me. They know that I can really help them. They see me helping other people, even if they never open the product, right? Because most people don't ever open courses and products that they buy. They still get some value out of it. And that will likely lead them to have a higher potential to be an upsell, okay? The other thing is, and it's kind of obvious, and I said it a few minutes ago, the Q&A itself is the conversion potential. It's a conversion opportunity. It is the opportunity for you to potentially upsell them into working with you in your higher level program, right? Because if you do a Q&A call or you do a call with them and they rock it, they're going to desire more, and they may want to work with me longer because of that, right? So bonusing a Q&A group call, you can even bonus a private call with someone, but only do private calls if you actually have the time on your calendar. So like if your sales are low or you're in the low season and your calendar looks pretty open, then bonus a private call, right? You can bonus a group intensive, like you're going to see me doing, which is time with you for them to receive coaching and see the magic in action, right? So a group intensive, again, what we're looking for is a bonus of a conversion opportunity as part of the package, so that there is a logical stair step to an upsell. There's potential for upselling into something else. What I see most people doing is they will sell a flash sale offer, and then the person is just left there and they're hoping that their emails are going to upsell them into something. If you bonus a conversion opportunity into it, the work, it's like 80% more likely that it's going to happen. Okay. Um, Here is a power selling tip that I want to give you around this. Don't just offer what you're offering, but build, again, an opportunity for them to move up. So if you're offering an intensive that they're going to do with you, that's a group intensive, build time into that intensive for you to actually make an offer for them to move up. If you're offering a call with you, don't spend the entire 30 minutes, 15 minutes, hour, 45 minutes of the call just teaching, training, and coaching. Build time into that call to show them what you've done and invite them. So far, tell them what's missing, and then invite them to move up into an opportunity to get your support to complete the work that they've done so far. Now, if you don't have something built like I do, so you already have a course that's available or intensives that they can slide into that you were going to do anyway, you can just offer a session, right? You can bonus a free session with you where they start to get some sort of transformation. And if they want to move forward with you, you can use that as a sales call. So same thing, time in. So that's what you want your bonuses to be. So most people are like, bonus this course and this course and this course and this course and this course. That's not really what we're looking to do, right? We're not looking to overwhelm people with what we perceive as value because there's a lot of stuff. What we're looking to do is be strategic about how we structure this while still giving them an opportunity to create results from what they've invested in. Okay. So set that up as a bonus. It's absolutely acceptable and appropriate. And that's exactly what I did with the London bundle. We offered them those 3 courses. They were able to get in on them, and I bonused a call because at that time I had time on my calendar. I think I went in April. So April's a lower, slower period for me than the end of the year. And so I had time on my calendar. So our initial $5,000 that we made, which at that time only 10 people bought the offer. So we made $5,000. We turned that into $30,000 within a few short weeks because of that bonus call that we added to it. We've turned $20,000 in flash sales into almost $150,000. And that doesn't even include the clients that we retain for multiple years. Like I didn't even add up all of that, or have upsold into higher programs after even that first initial sale. Because the truth is, most of my clients stay with me on average about 3 years. So, one, you got to have an undeniable offer. So people have to love what they're getting. They have to go, I love that and I want it, right? I'm excited to have that. How many of you guys are excited listening to me talking about the possibility of you getting the swipe files and all the behind the scenes, plus getting the courses that I'm going to give you, right? So it has to be an undeniable offer. And even with that, like it can even just be an hour of your time, right? It doesn't have to cost you a lot to do this, but you have to have the strategy behind it. Okay. And then with that undeniable offer that makes them go, heck yeah, I want it, have some way or opportunity that they can move up with you or move forward with you to continue working with you into some of your higher level programs, because you don't want to churn and burn. You don't want everybody to just buy the $500 or the $1,000 thing and nobody invest in the higher level stuff. What we're doing is creating a strategy that is actually a lead generation tool to the higher level stuff. Okay. So build the upsell opportunity into the offer. That is the most powerful thing that I can tell you. Also, know this, that people are going to see a crap ton of stuff in their inbox over that weekend for Black Friday, or if you're doing a flash sale around a holiday. So you could have the best offer in the world, and if people don't see it, they're not going to buy it. So I'm going to give you a couple of key things to pay attention to ensure that your offer actually gets seen by people who will buy it, because they're not only going to be getting messages from your competition and your competitors. People are going to try to start doing it early. There's all kinds of things that are going to be going on, strategies. They're going to be getting messages and emails and ads being sent to them and posts from all over the place from corporations and big companies that they buy from. So how do you ensure that your offer actually gets seen by people? This is the key, right? And I'm demonstrating this. I'm being kind of meta with this right now, where I'm demonstrating how to do it as I'm doing it and offering it as well. So two common mistakes that I see that people make is they try to create something brand new. They have to run around and put it all together just for this offer. Use what you already have. Repurpose what you already have, especially if your clients use it to get incredible results. This is not the time to come up with something new, or some crazy thing and hope that it works. Use what you know people watch, invest in, and create results. One of the biggest mistakes for people not seeing your offer is not seeding the offer. So what do I mean about that? So I mean two things by that. Build excitement prior to dropping the offer. You can do posts. You can do emails. You can do Facebook Lives. I'm doing this right now. Make announcements in advance. Take people on a journey. My clients will say, I want to do something for my birthday. My birthday's next week. And I'm like, you're kind of out of time. And here's what we can do. And it's always like, build excitement. Let them know something's coming. Tell them that you're planning on celebrating your birthday and they want to pay attention, kind of thing, right? So you want to take people on a journey, not just wake up on Friday morning and go, I have a Black Friday sale or I'm doing a birthday flash sale. No one's going to care and you're not going to make any sales, right? It's not going to work. So you want to seed the offer. You want to build excitement prior to dropping it and take people on a journey. And that's going to look like, get on the waiting list, right? If you want to be the first to get notified, here's a waiting list that I have. I'm demonstrating that for you right now. A heads up, I'm going to be celebrating my birthday and I'm going to be dropping a super cool deal. You don't want to miss it, right? Follow me on it. So something like that, where you're taking them on a journey, plus letting them know, hey, in 3 days, something's coming, and you can count down the 3 days. Hey, don't miss it, that kind of thing, right? Unless you tell them, they will not know it's coming. So for my offer, we are using mini chat, right? And I'm going to give you, as part of the bundle, the actual chat messages that we're using, and not just the messages. I'm actually going to give you, I can't even think of what it's called, but like the whole, format where it shows you which email goes out at what time and how you hold it and which message goes out at one time. You're going to get all of that. So we're using mini chat for the waiting list because it just makes it simple, right? You're going to comment VIP. So when you type VIP, you get an instant message leading you on how to get on that early notification list. On the evening of Thanksgiving, you will get a message in your messenger inbox, not your email inbox. So while you're on your phone, hanging out with people, commenting about, showing your pictures about Thanksgiving, you'll see a message that comes from us that says, hey, here's the early notification list is open. There's 25 spots. Click here to see the offer, right? So we're doing it in Messenger to pull out of email and even off posting the offer so that it's personal to the person and they're more than likely going to see it, okay? Some bonus mistakes to look out for is not enough touch points when you're selling. So you also want to continue to sell the offer. So again, in the beginning, talking about the offer, taking people on a journey. And then once the offer is being sold, even if it's just one day, if it literally is a 1 day flash sale like a Black Friday, or it's just one day on your birthday and you're not going through the whole weekend, what you want to do is you want to make sure throughout the day that you are touching people and reminding them that the offer is there and that it's going away in a certain amount of time. Don't just drop the offer and go, oh shoot, nobody bought. So have more touch points throughout the day. The shorter the time frame, the more touch points you want to have within that day. So you could have 4 to 6 touch points in that one day, just reminding people that the offer is there. And those touch points don't all have to be in one place. So it can be, a couple of touch points in Messenger and a couple of touch points in emails, a couple of touch points on your Facebook page, like going live or posting or something like that. So multiple touch points, because people can be in all kinds of places missing the offer. The last thing is not following through to the end, right? If you get discouraged because right in the first thing in the morning or the first time you drop the offer, no one bought, then you just stop doing everything. You stop your own excitement. For me, if I looked and no one was buying my offer, I'd jump on a live stream if I wanted to, right? If it's Black Friday. So I'm probably going to be in Walmart. That's what we used to do every Black Friday with my family. So that just came out of my brain as if I still do it now. But I'll be probably somewhere shopping on Black Friday, or I might be just hanging out at my house. I'll just throw on my camera, like, hey guys, I just wanted to remind you, we got a couple more hours or we have a few more spots left. I'm assuming that my Black Friday offer is probably going to sell out pretty quickly. If not on that first Thursday, it's more than likely going to sell out very early during the morning. If for some reason it doesn't, I'm going to follow through to the end. So I will be looking and I will make a decision how I want to respond to what's there. Last thing is, don't be afraid to let people know that you are selling something. Here's why I'm saying that. So, when I was really broke in my business, like really, really broke, the thing that I was listening to all the time were people who were telling me that when people are on holiday, you can't sell to them. And I never even thought about the fact that that's when stores sell to us the most, right? People are used to being sold to during holidays, but for some reason, I was buying into this thought pattern and this reasoning that I should be quiet in my business when people are in holiday mode. And that can be the furthest thing from the truth. This is an opportunity when you do your flash sales, depending on where you do them, whether it's a holiday flash sale or birthday flash sale, or you're going to do something for Black Friday next week. That can be the furthest thing from the truth. The honest truth is people buy when they're ready to buy. And so don't let that thought pattern, that mediocre mindset, stop you from showing up and being able to provide somebody with something that will support them, but also selling your stuff and making money. Okay. So don't be afraid to let people know you're selling something. Don't be like, oh, I don't want to bother people. They're with their families right now. They might be praying over their dinner. Like none of that stuff. Just sell your stuff. It is your responsibility to offer. It's their right to choose. They get to decide, right? All right. So that's what I have for you today. Here's the opportunity for you that I want you to pay attention to. Watch my Facebook lives because I'll be doing them. At minimum, I'll do one more next week around this strategy and this concept, but I want you to pay attention because I may do pop-up lives around this. I haven't quite decided. I'm kind of feeling through it. I have some ideas of how I want to play with this, but watch me, pay really close attention, read my emails that are coming because there's going to be emails coming, right? Pay attention to those because I'm demonstrating how you can do flash sales just like this in your own business, and I'm demonstrating it in real time. Flash sales are cool for filling gaps in cash flow when you do them right. We don't want it to look like you're desperate, right? And you get to actually steal my strategy for quick cash flow. I'm teaching you how to do it, right? I'm actually doing it in real time. Last time I did this, I only made this offer inside of my community. So on my email list and inside of my group. This time I'm going public into the public spaces, and those spaces are very, very limited. We don't have a huge email list, but we have about 5,000 people on our email list. We've got a couple of thousand people inside of the Facebook group now. So it's growing a bit. I've got close to 5,000 friends on Facebook. So we're only letting 25 people take this offer because we're giving all of my swipe files and everything. It's also one day only. This is not a weekend sale. So it's one day or until we hit 25, whatever comes first. So if the 25 go on Thursday, I won't even release the Black Friday flash sale. We'll stop everything if we hit 25 on the first day. It is a true flash sale, a true Black Friday sale. So it's only going to be on Friday or until we hit the 25 spots. And the people on the VIP list, they get dibs. They get first dibs on it. So you also want to be in integrity with how you offer. I can't tell you how many times I hear people say, oh, it's only going to be one day. And then they're selling for 3 days because they're like pushing, pushing, pushing. Even if you are selling for one day and you don't make the amount of sales, I wouldn't just push, push, push. I do a different strategy. Like you have Cyber Monday coming up, so you can shut everything down and you can come back on Cyber Monday and do the same thing or do something different. And then at that point, you can say, if you plan for it, so like we have a plan for that too. If we don't sell, then we'll do this, then we'll do this. We plan for all kinds of things. So you can come back and then say, I decided to release this. I decided to release 15 more. I decided to that I was going to make this offer available for you for today, right? So be in integrity with how you offer on the sale, right? What else do I want to tell you? The last thing I want to tell you about the offer that we're going to give you is the price point is going to be bananas. That's like when I'm putting stuff together, my team's like, you're putting what in it and what and what? And they're like, especially because most of my team are clients. So they've made investments. So they see what I'm doing. They're like, wow. Even when we were at Game On Live this weekend, I offered sales school at a lower price. Sales school is a $10,000 investment. And just for that, like a couple of hours to the end of Game On Live, you were able to get it. And there were people in there that were like, just the bonus that you're going to get is worth the investment that you guys are going to make in it alone. And so you definitely want to type VIP or above in the description or in the comments below or somewhere around the audio visual that you're listening to. There should be a link. If you're clicking on a link that takes you into Messenger, you want to type VIP. So once you get into Messenger, you want to type VIP if you're not just commenting. And that's going to take you there. So the last thing I'm going to do is actually break down what's in the offer that I am going to be offering on Black Friday so that you know. And then I may have, no, I don't have any other tips, but I am going to tell you what's in it so that you know for sure if you want to be on the VIP notification list. So I am giving away a 3-part course called 6 Figures in 6 Months Blueprint. That 3-part course is about attracting clients who can actually afford to pay you $10,000 or more for your services. And inside of it, you're going to discover how to create powerful content, Facebook posts, lives that sign high-end clients that pay $10,000 in full. It's going to teach you how to create an instant hunger and desire in your ideal clients so they naturally buy from you without you having to push or cajole them. It's going to show you how to recognize the 4 client buyer archetypes and which ones to avoid like the plague so that you can make the kind of money you want to make this year. I see so many people struggling to like pull people across the finish line to buy from them. There's some people you want to leave alone, and there's a type of buyer you want your content to focus on so that it's an easy sale for you at the high end level. Also, it's going to show you how to lead sales conversations with people that actually move them through their biggest fears and converts them with only having to do one call, and a call that doesn't have to last an hour or 2 hours. So if you follow the process, that call is going to convert without you having to do follow-up. Right? So you never have to chase after payments or contracts ever again, and sell from a new perspective that's going to help you shift from being tired and frustrated as an overachiever to a badass power player who commands 5-figure fees from the very best clients, just like that, almost effortlessly, right? So it's also inside of there, there's 3 fast action strategies. So I'm not just going to teach you that stuff, but I'm going to teach you like, go do this stuff right now to go get more clients who will be willing to pay you $10,000 in full this month. Okay. So that's just the one course. And then there's some bonuses that I've put into it. You're going to get my quick cash flow course. It's one of my most popular sales strategies ever. So I'm teaching you how to do a flash sale, and then you're going to get a training on how to operate quick cash flow. So it's a deeper dive into sort of a flash sale, but like how to do it very quickly. And it's going to give you the power to earn your investment back right away. I'm also going to give you all the templates for my quick cash offers and the Black Friday, my entire Black Friday swipe file from this entire series in one place. Now here's where it gets crazy and where I don't want you guys to overload your offers, but I really, 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 really wanted to do this. And so everybody who takes me up on this offer is going to get a seat at my live. So you're going to get 2 live trainings. So you're going to get a seat at my power planning intensive with my clients, but you're also going to get a seat at a brand new training that I haven't even released yet. That's going to be live on December 15th. It's a full day intensive. It will be recorded. So if you're not available, you can get the recordings, but I'm going to be there live so you can ask me questions. And it's my Millions in the Making training, where I'm walking you through exactly how to create a business that can create millions. It's something that I'm delivering with clients so that they know what to do. So this isn't something that I'm using as a sales tactic or strategy. I'm literally mapping out stuff for my clients that they need to know so they can go make money. They've already paid me. You're going to get a seat to that. And so all you got to do to get access to this is type VIP or click the link above or below this video and type VIP when you get into my business messenger. Please don't private message my personal page because it's not going to work. So this is the first in the series of trainings. Hopefully that gets you started. For those of you guys who are already planning on doing a flash sale for next week, take some of the tips that I've given you so far, put it in there, and I'll see you guys when I come back next week's time. Bye, guys. Thank you so much for watching my show, my channel. Here's what I want you to do. If you really love what you've been listening to, I want you to subscribe to my channel and leave me a comment. No, really, leave a comment, like right now. I'm not gonna stop talking until you leave a comment. Seriously.